I won't reach you like this again. So listen carefully. Do not ignore this moment. Do not scroll away, and do not treat this like something ordinary. This is not sluchai. This is not just another message appearing in front of you. There is a reason you are here right now, a reason your attention stopped, and a reason something inside you feels different as you hear these words. You have been moving through your life quickly, focusing on everything that seems urgent, everything that demands your attention, and everything that keeps you busy. But in all of that, there are moments you overlook, moments that matter more than you realize. And this is one of those moments. Through Jesus Christ, you are shown that not every message comes repeatedly, not every opportunity is given again and again, and not every moment carries the same weight. Some moments are different. Some moments are meant to wake you up, to make you pause, and to make you realize something that you have been ignoring for a long time. You have felt it before, even if you did not fully understand it. That quiet feeling, that subtle thought, that moment where everything slowed down for just a second and you felt like something was trying to reach you. But each time, you moved on. You told yourself you would think about it later. You convinced yourself it was not important enough to stop for. And slowly, without realizing it, you created a pattern of ignoring what truly matters. Not intentionally, not because you wanted to, but because life kept pulling you in different directions. And now, you are being given another chance, not to repeat the same pattern, but to break it, not to ignore it again, but to finally listen. This is not about fear. This is about awareness. You are not being warned to scare you. You are being called to help you understand something before it becomes harder to recognize. Because the truth is, the more you ignore something, the more distant it becomes. Not because it disappears, but because you stop noticing it. You stop paying attention. And eventually, what once felt clear begins to feel unclear. What once felt close begins to feel distant. And what once felt important begins to feel optional. You may have already felt this in your life, a sense that something is missing, even when everything seems fine. A feeling that you are moving forward, but not with clarity. That is not sluchai. That is the result of something being left unaddressed for too long. You may think you have time. You may believe that you can always come back to it later. But later is not always what you expect it to be. Later becomes a habit. Later becomes a delay. And delay becomes distance. This is why this moment matters. Because right now, you still feel it. Right now, you still recognize it. Right now, you still have the awareness to understand what is being shown to you. But if you continue to ignore it, that awareness begins to fade. Not instantly, not dramatically, but slowly. And the longer it fades, the harder it becomes to bring it back. Ask yourself honestly, what is it that you have been ignoring? What is it that keeps coming back into your thoughts even when you try to distract yourself? What is it that you feel deep inside but choose not to act on? You already know the answer. You may not say it out loud, but you feel it. And that is what this message is about. Not something outside of you, but something within you that you have been avoiding. You do not need someone else to explain it to you. You have already felt it enough times to recognize it. And now, you are being asked to stop ignoring it. You are not being asked to change everything at once. You are not being expected to suddenly fix everything in your life. You are simply being asked to acknowledge it, to stop pushing it aside, to stop telling yourself that it can wait. Because the moment you acknowledge something, the moment you face it instead of avoiding it, things begin to shift. Your thoughts become clearer, your mind becomes calmer, and your direction becomes more stable. You begin to feel a sense of control again, not because everything is perfect, but because you are no longer ignoring what needs your attention. You are not alone in this. You may feel like you are figuring everything out on your own, but there has always been guidance in your journey. There have been moments where you were protected without realizing it, moments where you were redirected without understanding why, and moments where something did not work out. Not because it was meant to fail, but because it was not meant for you. What felt like rejection was often protection. What felt like delay was often alignment. And what felt like confusion was often preparation. You were not being left behind. You were being guided. But guidance only matters if you are willing to recognize it. This is your moment to recognize it. Not later, not tomorrow, not when it feels more convenient. Now. Because right now, you are aware. Right now, you are listening. And right now, you have the opportunity to do something different. You can continue the same pattern, continue ignoring what you already know, and continue moving without clarity. Or you can choose to pause, to reflect, and to take one step in a different direction. That step does not have to be big. It does not have to solve everything. It only needs to be different from what you have been doing. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice changes. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but gradually. Your thoughts will feel more focused. Your decisions will feel more intentional. And your direction will feel more aligned. You will begin to let go of things that no longer serve you, not because you are forced to, but because you understand that they are not meant for you anymore. You will begin to move differently, think differently, and act differently. And those small changes will lead to bigger shifts over time. But all of this begins with one simple choice: the choice to listen, the choice to stay, and the choice to not ignore what you are hearing right now. Because this moment will not repeat in the same way. This awareness will not always feel this clear, and this opportunity will not always feel this close. That is why you were told at the beginning, I won't reach you like this again. So do not ignore this. Do not treat this as something temporary. Take this moment seriously, not with fear, but with awareness. Recognize what you have been avoiding. Acknowledge what you already know, and take one step forward, even if it feels small. Because that one step is what changes everything. And once you take it, you will begin to see that your life does not need to fall apart. It can be redirected, it can be improved, and it can become something stronger than before. But it starts with you choosing to listen right now.